Happy Conscious Gal here. I really wanted to film a vlog tonight before I go to sleep because something really exciting happened today, and it's something that really has confirmed yet again my belief in this amazing HCG protocol. Well, actually, I'll just tell you where I'm at in my journey so you can get a sense of it. This is phase 3, sort of merging into phase 4 now. I'm in week 5 basically since I finished my round. And I say merging between the two because I haven't really kicked into phase 4 mode yet, in the sense that I haven't really started adding in carbohydrates. It's not that I've been depriving myself, I just don't feel like them. I have no urge for sugar at all. I have no urge for processed carbohydrates or bread or anything like that. And any cravings for that stuff has gone after these 3 or 4 months of eating none of that stuff. So that's one of the best things about HCG. You are off sugar and processed food for so long that the urge for it, for many of us, leaves your system, especially if you've done a cleansing program beforehand and you eat clean generally in your life. What I want to share with you today is my exciting news that happened this morning, because I went back to my HCG clinic for a checkup. For those of you who are from Australia who've been asking me in emails where this clinic is and what it's called, it is called WellMed. It's a team of GPs and naturopaths who work there, so they're very Western and Eastern, alternative and mainstream. And between them, they know everything. They're great. It's bloody expensive, I warn you, but it's worth it because they give you a whole package of various vitamins and minerals, you know, a whole range of supplements to take during a HCG. They monitor you very closely while you're doing it. Every few weeks I had to go in and get all my tests done. And so what I want to share with you today is the test results that I got back from the clinic, which is basically 4.5 weeks since finishing my round of injections. And it's pretty amazing, the results. Way better than I possibly could have expected in my wildest dreams. I'll put you on my glasses so I can see what it says. So, here's the sheet of the day before I started HCG, and here's the sheet from today. So the sheet from before I started HCG showed that my weight was, well, this is before loading or anything, was 77.7 kilograms, so basically 78 kilograms, let's say. And today, after 5 weeks on phase 3, nearly 5 weeks on phase 3, my weight was 65.9. As I said, basically 66 kilos is where my set point is. So that's a big shift. That's a loss of about 12 kilos officially. I count a couple of extra kilos because I put them on in the loading, and I count those as real kilograms. So I say 15 kilograms. But anyway, technically it's 12. And in terms of fat, kilograms of fat lost, I have liberated. I started at 30.03. I don't know if you can see that, you guys. 30.03 kilograms of fat the day before I started HCG. And as of today, 5 weeks into phase 3, it's 20.38 kilograms. So I basically liberated 10 kilograms of pure fat out of that 12 kilograms that I liberated. So that's amazing. On a normal weight loss diet, you know, most of what you lose is muscle and muscle mass and fluid. And in this case, it was almost all fat. So that's bloody amazing. They do these tests by putting these special electrodes all over your body, and you lie down and press a button, doop, doop, and it figures it all out for you. So it's all done with proper equipment, proper machines. So these are proper results, way more accurate than my scales that I stand on every morning and get results. That's why it's nice to go and get this test done. The other thing that's interesting is my muscle results. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you're starving yourself in HCG, you're going to waste away all your muscles. Well, that's crap. I have the proof right here. Because at the start of HCG, my active amount of muscle tissue in kilograms was 23.95. Don't know if you can see that. It's backwards, obviously, because you've got the camera. And as of today, my active muscle mass was 24.09, so it hasn't gone down at all. In fact, it's slightly higher. But what's interesting is they also test something called your muscle quality. So it's not just how much muscle, but it's the quality of the muscle, and that's the thing that has dramatically improved. So basically, at the start of HCG, I was where this line is, which is actual, and here is average, and here is above average. So I was at actual, which means I was between poor and average on my muscle quality. Today, I am here. That's poor, that's average, and that's above average. And I'm here, above average. So I've gone from below average to above average in muscle quality. Now, this is the bit that freaked her out because she just couldn't understand it. She said to me, "Have you been working out at the gym?" I said, "Yesterday was my first day at the gym. I've started at the gym." This is another piece of news I wanted to tell you. I've decided to start going every second day to my local Curves, which is a women's gym. You do a 30-minute workout. I'm just curious to start back at the gym because I haven't exercised now for 3 or 4 months. I've done the whole HCG thing. I want to see what happens to my body shape and to my weight and everything when I start introducing some muscle work. But until now, I haven't done it. Yesterday was the first day. So these results are not affected by that. So this improvement comes purely from food and nutrition. And at that point, she looked at this and she was like, "What the bloody hell have you been eating? How could you have improved quality so dramatically?" And I said to her, because I've been eating a huge amount of protein, really good wild fish, no supermarket crap fish. I've been eating organic eggs. I've been eating high quality pea protein powder. I've been eating a little bit of tempeh, a little bit of tofu. I've been eating really good quality fats, lots of coconut oil, nuts that I've been soaking, really good quality nuts that I've been soaking, so all the enzymes, living enzymes can come out, all the stuff that interferes with your digestion of them is gone because I've soaked them. I've been eating a tiny little bit of goat's cheese, but no dairy. I've been eating a lot of flax seeds, tons of chia seeds. I've been making some dehydrated crackers. I've been having coconut oil in my chocolate delight every night. I've been having a power smoothie most mornings, which is made up of, it sounds totally gross, but it's really, really, really good for you. It has apple cider vinegar in it. It has pea protein powder in it. It has a raw egg in it. It has some barley grass powder, which is a green powder for alkalizing your system in it. I put some flax seeds, chia seeds, I put some nuts, I blend them all up. Drink it, put a bit of stevia in, or xylitol, something so that it tastes okay. Drink it, get it down. It's actually quite nice once you get used to the taste. That's power-packed nutrition. So, I've been eating all the vegetables I've been eating. I haven't been eating any carbs at all. I don't feel ready to introduce carbs yet. I've been really enjoying low carb. My body loves low carb. The only carbs I've had has been my 1 green apple a day and lots of green veggies, either in my salad for lunch or cooked veggies for dinner. And I haven't introduced carrots or sweet potatoes or anything high glycemic. It's all just been, broccoli, zucchini, asparagus, leeks, all green stuff, spinach. And I love green vegetables, so, but all organic. So it just shows if you make wise, high quality, organic, locally produced, wild food choices rather than the empty, nutritionally dead stuff you find in a supermarket, you can actually improve your health. Not just lose weight, improve your health. That's what these scores show me, because now I haven't done this through exercise. The last thing that this test shows, which is also really cool, and I think I showed this once before when I got tests done. This is my original one. So before I started HCG, my health was actually very good, apart from the fact that I had way too much fat on my body. And that was because I had chronic pain when I was younger and messed up my metabolism. But a lot of you know I'm a very health conscious person. I've been eating a lot of raw food, and before doing HCG I had done a very in-depth cleanse, as well as having eaten raw food for most of the previous year living in Hawaii. I did an amazing cleanse which completely alkalizes your body, gets rid of all the toxic crap from your digestive tract, and for the first time in my life I was feeling really very much in good health. I mean, I was very sickly when I was younger, I had all the chronic pain, so I used to not be a healthy person. And just before starting HCG, I was feeling really healthy. And so the day before I started HCG, when I got this test, her results showed that I was very healthy, because it showed this final test here, which talks about your cellular fluid balance, which is basically the health of your cells. Are your cells big, round, plump, moist grapes, or are your cells shriveled up sultanas, raisins, and sort of dry? If they're really moist and plump, then they can take nutrition in and they can, get rid of their waste very easily. And if they're all tight and shriveled and dry, then you don't absorb nutrition very well and you don't release your waste very well. So the score on the day before I started HCG, she told me it was the best score she'd ever seen on this test in her clinic, which was totally surprising for me because I've always thought of myself as an ill person, unhealthy, sickly person. So to hear that I've done that much work on my eating and my nutrition, on my health knowledge, that I got the highest score she'd ever seen was just like amazing. But anyway, so her score showed me that I was at excellent, which is the highest score she'd ever seen. So she was curious to see what would happen through the course of the HCG. Would it interfere with it? Would it mess that up? Because, she's never seen anyone go more than 21 days on the injections, because in Australia here at this clinic, they do very short rounds. And I went for 63 days. So she was really curious to see how I'd be at the end of the protocol. And then she was curious to see how I'd be a month later. At the end of the protocol, my cellular fluid balance was a tiny bit less than excellent, but it was still very, very, very high. And the reason it was a bit less than excellent was because, as I said, I'd had the stomach flu quite badly, and that had knocked all my test results down, and then they'd been slowly coming back up. Each time I got tested, they'd come back up, come back up, come back up. So now that another month has passed, and as I said, on phase 3, I've been eating really healthy food, she was curious to see if it would have completely come back to where it was before I had the stomach flu. And this is today's one. It's actually above excellent now. She actually highlighted it in pink because she got so excited. It's now above excellent. So she said it was already the highest thing she'd ever seen, and now she said it's higher than the highest thing she's ever seen. So that was amazing. She said to me, that is amazing. She said it's probably because you've been eating healthy food. She said it's probably also your mindset. She said to me this, she said you seem, having lost the weight, you seem very confident. You seem full of self-love, and you seem to have a lot of self-belief. And that's true. I feel very confident at the moment. I really believe I can trust myself to eat what my body needs. I have had no urges to cheat or anything. It's not cheating. It's just I'm eating what I feel like eating. I feel like eating healthy stuff. So there's no willpower required. The only thing I'm craving at all is my chocolate delight. I have to have some every night. I just love it. Get to a certain point in the day and I'm like, oh, I have to make some chocolate delight. And my chocolate delight is very simple. It's just a tablespoon of coconut oil. I melt that. I chuck in a tablespoon or just less than a tablespoon of organic cocoa powder, a few drops of vanilla stevia or toffee flavored stevia, tiny bit of salt, stick it in the freezer in a little plate, take it out 20 minutes later, break it up and eat it. That's my dessert. Occasionally I put peanut butter in or desiccated coconut or something, but usually I just have it plain. That is enough to satisfy my urge for something rich and something yummy and something chocolatey, and I think my body just craves the coconut oil. But that's really, I've stopped having all the baked stuff. There was a few weeks at the beginning around the time of my birthday party, where a couple of weeks there where I was having a lot of baked low-carb cookies and low-carb fudge and all that. I don't even feel like that anymore. It just feels too heavy and I just don't need it. Chocolate delight, good. Green apple, good. That's what I crave. Yummy fish, yummy veggies. So I just wanted to share that with you because, a lot of you are getting flack from skeptics and really a lot of bullshit from people who don't know very much about this protocol. And I really wanted to share that today to show you the truth that if you do this protocol strictly and if you make really healthy food choices throughout phase 2 with your 500 calories, you pick really good, healthy, organic food. And if in phase 3 you pick really good, healthy, low-carb, organic food, high in nutrition, you will not just lose weight, but you can actually make dramatic improvements to your health. Because the reality is most of us, or most of you guys before starting HCG weren't making such good health choices. And one of the wonderful things about this protocol is it breaks the sugar addiction and it gives us a chance to educate ourselves and to implement new habits. So if you do that, you are going to improve your health. So I just wanted to share that with you because I've been absolutely stunned by these results today and just incredibly inspired, and it just shows me this protocol is amazing and it's an opportunity for all of us to totally upgrade our health consciousness as well as liberate fat. So I hope that you found that inspiring too. I found it incredibly inspiring. I'm about to shift into phase 4 gear, which for me means starting some exercise. I started at the gym yesterday. I'm going to go every second day. Slowly reintroduce a few little carbs here and there, nothing processed, but maybe, some sweet potato, maybe, a little bit more fruit or something. We'll see. I haven't decided yet, but that will all unfold over the next few weeks, and I'll let you know. So anyway, until then, I'm about to go to bed. So I wish you all a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.